when we actually finally got the money together and we started, we went to Morocco, to Tangier, and we scouted all kinds of locations, beautiful locations, took hundreds of photographs. Uh, uh, Found locations that we wanted to use, decided which locations we could do in Toronto, because there were parts of it that were to take place in New York City, and then parts that were to take place in Interzone, which was, you know, Tangier. So we went back to Toronto. We started building the sets that we were going to, the New York type sets that were going to be done in Toronto, and found locations for some of those. And then the Gulf War broke out, and we weren't able to go to Tangier. So it was like, okay, now what do we do? Do we find some other location that looks something like it? And so I sat down. I made a list, which I gave to David, of things that we could probably build in Toronto. And he went back and took my list and rewrote the script and came back with another list. And we ended up building it. And what we ended up doing was we took, like, the bug. He was an exterminator, the bug factory at the beginning, and we turned that into the drug factory. So we shot it first as a New York set, and then we added Moroccan elements to it, and changed the set, and raised some areas so that it was more on different levels, and changed that into the drugs store, and then the New York Moroccan restaurant we turned into Frost's apartment in Morocco. We did a lot of that, and the New York bar, was actually incorporated into the Cospa streets. And then I was building the Cospa street, because they'd already started shooting at this point, when we decided we had to build the Cospa. So I was building one section of the street, and they'd shoot it, and then they'd go away, shoot something else, and I'd go back in and shoot another section, until we finally had this whole circular thing with a kind of a cross in the center, so you could shoot different angles to get different things. And the bar was actually in part of it. So if you're walking down the Cospa street, you walk past the New York bar without probably really, it's part of it. In the end, I think it was better, because he never really did go to Morocco. It was all a drug trip. I mean, he was all in his mind. So the fact that these locations that he was in Morocco were really locations that, places that he knew in his life in New York, seemed to make it work better. And I think in the long run, it wasn't a travel log, it worked much better.